There are places on Earth where silence feels alive, and 2,500 feet beneath the Atlantic, that silence has a name: Titanic. What was once the crown jewel of human ambition now rests in perpetual twilight, a cathedral of rust, solitude, and memory. When light touches its steel bones, the sea answers with stillness, as if honoring the echoes of 1912. The ocean didn't destroy Titanic, it preserved her, in its own way. Every railing, every corridor, every artifact has been claimed by nature, transformed into something unearthly, something eternal. Down here, the air is replaced by pressure sunlight can't reach. And yet, life flourishes. Tiny creatures drift through the shattered first-class windows. Coral grows along the staircase, where the world's richest once descended in gowns and tuxedos. Fish swim freely through the lounge, where musicians once played Nearer, My God, to Thee. It's not a wreck, it's a living monument. The first-class deck was the heart of luxury. Carved mahogany panels, gold leaf ceilings, crystal chandeliers. The sea has reclaimed them all. Now, rusticles hang where chandeliers once glowed. Silt replaces velvet carpet. And the only music that remains is the distant groan of bending steel. If you look closely, you'll still see fragments of that lost world. A hand mirror, its handle wrapped in coral. A porcelain teacup, lying half buried in the sand, its delicate design still visible. A locket resting in silt, unopened for more than a century. These aren't just relics, they're whispers, proof that beauty and tragedy once shared the same room. Divers call the first-class section the Ghost Hotel. Each visit reveals something new. A chandelier still hanging by a thread. A grand piano frozen in silence, a wine bottle sealed perfectly against time. Every object down here tells a human story. A dinner that never finished, a conversation that was never completed, a life that never saw sunrise again. Nature has turned opulence into art. Rusticles, those orange, icicle-like structures, grow from every surface. They drip and sway, breathing slowly like underwater vines. Millions of microorganisms eat away the steel, reshaping the Titanic day by day. Scientists estimate the ship could vanish entirely within a few decades, and when it does, the sea will close over it, erasing the last trace of humanity's grandest dream. But for now, it remains. A world of its own, hidden corners no one was meant to see. The Turkish bath, its mosaic tiles faded but still recognizable. The gymnasium, where exercise machines lie twisted like skeletons. Private suites with brass lamps and vanity mirrors, reflecting nothing but drifting dust. In one preserved room, explorers found jewelry scattered beside bones. A string of pearls stretched across a rusted chair. A gold comb still gleaming under the ROV's light. Beside them, the faint shape of a hand, only the bones remaining, yet still positioned as if reaching toward the doorway. Even in decay, there's grace. The Titanic isn't horror, it's history suspended between beauty and silence. Marine life has made the ship its home. Crabs patrol the grand staircase. Eels weave through the broken chandeliers. Jellyfish float like living ghosts above the deck. Lanternfish dart through the corridors in glowing trails, their light replacing the chandeliers that once shimmered here. The Titanic has become a reef, a monument alive with movement and color. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. Here, light dies within meters. The water is near freezing, heavy with pressure. Yet inside this darkness, there's a strange dignity. The sea has wrapped Titanic in a shroud, but not of death, of silence. It's as if the ship is still listening, still waiting. Look closer. Every object carries emotion. A pair of shoes still neatly side by side. A child's doll resting beside a dinner plate. A man's pocket watch stopped forever at 2:19 a.m., the very minute Titanic disappeared from the surface. These are not museum pieces. They're human time capsules, snapshots of final moments that the ocean refused to erase. The first-class dining hall once echoed with laughter and orchestras. Now it's filled with fish moving silently through rust and ruin. Chairs and tables lie in ghostly alignment. Somewhere, a wine bottle rests upright, its cork still sealed, a toast frozen mid-air. The sea remembers everything, and yet, among this decay, there's peace. The Titanic is no longer trapped in the night of its sinking. It has found balance between creation and collapse, memory and oblivion. The grandeur that once defined it still lingers, not in gold or glass, but in the sheer power of what remains. The whole stands like a mountain in the deep, its curve softened by coral, its metal breathing under pressure. When divers switch off their lights, the ship disappears entirely. But if you wait long enough, faint bioluminescent specks begin to glow, life revealing the outlines once again. It's as though the ship itself exhales light before fading back into shadow. Why does this matter today? Because the Titanic is more than a shipwreck. It's a reflection of who we are, ambitious, fragile, temporary. It reminds us that even the greatest creations fall, but what they leave behind can still inspire awe. The sea did not punish the Titanic. It humbled it, turned its pride into poetry. Its walls no longer separate classes. Fish swim freely through first class and steerage alike. Time has equalized everyone here. Some call it a graveyard, but to the ocean it's a garden. From death, it has grown life. From silence, it has shaped music. From tragedy, it has created wonder. As the ROV drifts away, the Titanic's outline fades into darkness. The lights dim, the hum softens, and soon there's nothing, only black water and the sound of distance. But if you listen closely, you can almost hear something. Not words, not cries, just the deep, steady rhythm of the sea, echoing through time. Because down here, the Titanic still breathes. And though her decks are empty, her story is very much alive. Beneath the waves, the world remembers, and so should we.